Hi, Andy Portes here. Today I'm going to talk about games. I mean, I've done other game videos in the past, so it should be pretty clear that I am a gamer, among other things. But yes, today I want to talk about games, mostly and specifically about the PS Vita launch lineup, which I just read an article on the official PlayStation magazine website detailing the full list of retail launch titles that are going to be coming out with the Vita on the 22nd of February, which is just 10 days away, and I'm very, very, very excited. I'll also be mentioning what I'll be ordering, and also the games that I've been playing while I've been waiting for the Vita, basically, because obviously trying not to spend money so that I have money for the Vita games and accessories and things that I've ordered. And therefore, some games that I've wanted to buy that have come out recently, I just haven't been able to get, and will be getting at some point in the future. But yeah, obviously in the meantime, there are other games that I've been playing that are free to play, and this is the interesting thing. I've resorted to a couple of free-to-play games that I wouldn't have done under any other circumstance. And I'm actually pleasantly surprised, so I want to talk a little bit about that as well. Anyway, before I start though, and I know in the last video that I did, before like Christmas, that I wasn't going to keep a tally of video views and stuff and mention it in every video. But it just so happens, and since it has been a while, that at the time of recording this video, I had just crossed 7,100 video views. And I just want to take a moment to thank you guys, because, that's a lot more than I was ever expecting, as I said in the last vid. And I just want to thank you guys again. I hope you had a great Christmas and New Year, and therefore, without further ado, let's get on with the launch lineup list for the PS Vita. And just so you know, I've ordered this in kind of a way that they're in the order that I'm most excited about. So games at the top are games I'm most excited about, and then as you go down, there are the other games that I must admit there's 26 games in this list, right? And I'm excited for at least half of them. And the others, I'm not saying that any of these games are bad games, but they are ordered. I took a bit of time to figure out what games I'm most excited about, what I'll be getting first and stuff, and we'll go from there. But and we'll see how many of these I actually end up picking up. But anyway, and I'll go through these quickly, or try to. Uncharted Golden Abyss, I'll be picking that up on day one, as I think a lot of other people will be. Also, I'll be picking up Wipeout 2048, which was number 2 on my list. Because I'm getting the 3G Vita, that in the UK, the 3G partner is Vodafone. If you buy a UK Vita, you're going to get a Vodafone SIM card in the box. And then if you top up that SIM card with £5 so that you can access 3G data usage on your Vita from Vodafone, you're actually going to get a downloadable version of Wipeout 2048 for free. So that's what I'll be doing, rather than buying the PS Vita card, the retail version basically. So yeah, that's a great deal. Top up £5, you get 250 megabytes of 3G data to use within 30 days, and Wipeout 2048 for free as a downloadable title. So that's great. And then we have Reality Fighters, which is the last retail game that I'll be picking up on day one at least. And yeah, that looks like a really cool game. But as I said, I'm going to try not to talk about each game as I go through, because I'll just run out of time. I know I will. Okay, so next we have FIFA Football. Then Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Little can't even speak. Little Deviants. and then Ninja Gaiden Sigma Plus, Mod Nation Racers Road Trip, Virtua Tennis, I nearly said Virtua Fighter, Virtua Tennis 4 World Tour Edition, MotorStorm RC, Rayman Origins, Touch My Katamari, Ridge Racer, Dynasty Warriors Next, Everybody's Golf 6, Lumines Electronic Symphony. I have no idea what that is, but it seems interesting, as do many of these games, as I said. Escape Plan, Formula 1 2011, Shinobido 2 Revenge of Zen, Army Corps of Hell, and then BlazBlue, or is it Blaze Blue? I'm not sure. But anyway, a fighting game called BlazBlue Extend, I think is what it's called and how you pronounce it. But someone please feel free to leave a video response and correct me on that. And if you're getting it, why not leave a video response and show off some game footage or something? That would be really cool. You know, if anybody wants to leave a video response or a comment of any kind, please feel free. You're always welcome. Okay, so getting near the bottom of this list now. Top Darts, Dungeon Hunter Alliance, Asphalt Injection, and last but by no means least, even though I've never played this game myself, Michael Jackson The Experience, which, as I said, I have no experience with whatsoever. I know, like, some of you may be thinking, like, you know, you ordered this list in terms of games you were interested in the most. Michael Jackson's at the bottom. You know, I'm sure there may be some people that aren't happy about that, but hey, I think Michael Jackson was an absolutely amazing musician, you know, a great songwriter. Yeah, one game had to be at the bottom of the list, right? So, you know, to be honest, quite a few of the games, you know, towards the bottom of the list are kind of on a par. Top Darts, Dungeon Hunter, Asphalt, and whatever this BlazBlue thing is. Although, you know, a fighting game, I'm keen on fighting games, so, you know, that kind of just makes the cut, I think. But yeah, a lot of games, an awful lot of games, 26 games in all, as I said, coming out on day one on PS Vita cartridges, I think. There are also going to be games available only on the PSN store, so on day one, in addition to all these titles. So, you know, this isn't the full launch lineup, technically, because there's still going to be games like Super Stardust Delta, which is what I'm really excited about. You know, if that was in this list, it would be right near the top. And my Vita, because I'm pre-ordering it, a game is going to come with a pre-order pack. I'll definitely be using the £5 off voucher that's going to be in there for certain games, I should mention. But the certain game that I'm going to be using that voucher on is definitely Super Stardust Delta. I should also mention quickly that every single game that is going to be available on a PS Vita cartridge is also going to be available as a direct download from the PlayStation Network store, in addition to all those games that are just PlayStation Network downloadable games only. So yeah, that's pretty cool that every single PS Vita game ever is going to have a digital version available as well if you want to just download it directly, provided you have the storage space on your memory card. I have heard that the downloadable PS Vita games are going to be slightly cheaper than their retail PS Vita card counterparts. So it remains to be seen though, and I don't think they're going to be much cheaper. And because I'm only buying, well, I'm actually buying a 16GB card, but I don't want my memory card to be full of the game data, so I will be buying as many cartridges of PS Vita games as I can. But yeah, I mean, what a lineup. I mean, 26 games, and like I said, I'm excited for at least half of them, so that's way too many games to be excited about. I have no idea when I'm going to get them all. Bear in mind, there's also some great games I'm looking forward to on the PS3 coming up, Mass Effect 3 and the new SSX game. Also, like I said, I wasn't able to get some games that came out recently. Soul Calibur 5, Final Fantasy 10, Final Fantasy 13 Part 2. So yeah, there's just too many games. But anyway, lastly, on to the free-to-play games I've been playing very quickly to pass the time. Okay, so really there's two big ones. DC Universe Online, which I downloaded to my PS3. It's a free-to-play game, although there are some subscription packages as well. And yeah, it's really good. I thought for a console MMO, it's actually really, really impressive. The controls work quite well. And sure, it's not a mind-blowing game. It's not in the same league as World of Warcraft, for example. But it's a free game, and for a free game, it's really good. So yeah, bear in mind though, it will take about 15 to 17 gigabytes of your PS3 hard drive to fully download it. But like I said, I've been enjoying it. You know, for a free game, it's really good. So yeah, I like that. DC Universe Online. There's also Age of Empires Online available on the PC, and I should mention that DC Universe is actually also available on the PC. Come to think of it. But yeah, Age of Empires Online for Windows. I downloaded it on the Games for Windows Marketplace. I believe you can now access that from Xbox.com. But yeah, you download Age of Empires Online, you log in with your Windows Live ID, which is the same as your Xbox Live ID most likely. So yeah, and you can earn achievements on it just like a 360 game. It's a weird twist on MMO meets RTS, because there are a lot of social features like chat rooms and lobbies and stuff like that. You know, you make parties, but it plays like an RTS and basically like the other Age of Empires games. The graphics are very stylized and cartoony, but it works well. The game runs very well and very quickly. So yeah, that's what I've been playing. And again, free to play, passing the time while I wait for the Vita. And so I just thought I'd mention that. Lastly, you know, although I haven't been playing any of the games recently, there is a free-to-play section on Steam, which is available for Mac and PC. It's basically a digital game downloading platform for Mac and PC, so you buy and download your games digitally. And yeah, there is a free-to-play section of a variety of games. Most notably, Team Fortress 2 is free to play, which is an absolutely awesome online game. So yeah, there's a lot to do, and there's a lot of games, both past and present, to get excited about, and also future, of course, as well. But yeah, that was the video I wanted to do about the launch lineup. Very, very, very excited. Only 10 days to go, oh my goodness. And yeah, I'm going to wrap up the video here and probably find out that I've overran the time limit. Anyway, I hope that if you have any plans for Valentine's Day coming up, that you have a great time, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, and until next time, bye bye.